Joining me now from BaltimoreBaseball.com is Dan Connolly. And Dan, what do you think the Orioles are going to do at shortstop once Manny Machado departs?
You know, Buck Showalter told us today that he wasn't going to tell us what the plan was, but that he had a plan. And the plan's got to be Tim Beckham. I mean, Tim Beckham will go back to shortstop. They have some options at third base. Jace Peterson can play third. Obviously, Danny Valencia, if he's still with the team and he's not traded, he can play third base. Drew Dosh is down in AAA. Haven't seen him yet. He might be able to come up and play a little third base. So I think Tim Beckham is your shortstop.
What about Adam Jones playing shortstop and Mullins coming up and play center field?
Adam Jones would love it. Adam Jones would do it in a heartbeat, but I don't think that's going to happen. But, I mean, it's a possibility, I suppose, in a very remote sense. It's a possibility.
How about the prospects the Orioles have down on the farm for shortstop?
Yeah, you know, the problem, Tom, they have some guys, a lot of outfielders. You mentioned Mullins. They don't have many middle infielders, and that's part of the problem. They drafted Caden Grenier, second-round pick. Well, actually, he was a competitive balance pick, 37th overall. He was on the Oregon State championship team. Really good defensive player. He's down in Delmarva. Just started now a few games. Hit a little bit. He's batting like 230, 240 there. They think he can be a major league infielder, a major league shortstop at some point, but he's pretty far down there. There's really no other middle infield candidates they have. So Grenier is probably the guy, but he's a ways away down in Delmarva.
What do you think is going to happen here? I mean, do you think it's going to be a quick departure with Manny, or it's going to go right to the end of the month?
I don't know. I mean, if they get the right deal, I think it could happen in any day. But I also think that they would like to see the competition to continue to go and perhaps, push it to July 28th, 29th, 30th until they get the absolute best deal. They have to get the best deal, Tom. This is their lottery ticket. This is the guy. He's the best available player in the major leagues right now. They got to make sure they get the right package for him.
Now, Kevin Gausman starts tonight for the Orioles, but how about the weekend starters against the Texas Rangers?
Well, Jeffrey Ramirez will be starting on Saturday. That was confirmed today. And then Sunday's still TBA. Chances are it's probably going to be Jimmy Yacobonis again. Although Chris Tillman does have one more start. He could be called up, but I would imagine they're going to wait until after the break to do that, decide what they do with Chris Tillman. So my guess is it's Jimmy Yacobonis.
Always the latest information there from Dan Connolly, BaltimoreBaseball.com.